You know what else makes football so great is the Game of the Week highlights. And we sent Jonah Price to the Poway and Torrey Pines matchup. He's here in the studio with all that action. Hey, Jonah.
Thanks, ladies. All right, so both the Torrey Pines Falcons and the Poway Titans dominated their opposing teams last week. But this week, only one team came through with the victory. Let's roll those highlights. At the beginning of the game, you could feel the tension between the two teams as their mascots dance battled it out. We pick up the action in the first quarter where Mike Ward will throw an INT to Ryan Sharp, who will see only green and will take the ball all the way to the end zone with his 90-yard run. Look at him go. Previous JV kicker Jordan Shucare completes the extra point, bringing the score to 7-0 Poway. Now, Mike Detro will put Torrey Pines in good scoring position with his 27-yard run, but the Falcons will be unable to capitalize. Here in the second quarter, Poway's Nehemiah Gross will see a hole and find himself in the end zone. Falcons were forced to punt. Sharp will seize this opportunity, putting Poway at the 10, which would later lead them to a touchdown, which brings us to the halftime score, 21-0. In the third quarter, Brandon Lucas will run it down the left side of the field, stumble over some Falcons defense, and maintain his balance as he gets into the end zone. His teammate Nehemiah Gross wasn't satisfied with his first touchdown and will run the ball 79 yards. Look at this guy. He is unstoppable, bringing the final score 35-0 Poway. After the game, I spoke with former JV kicker Jordan Shucare and asked him how his experience was with his varsity game.
That kickoff was a little shaky, but once I got that extra point and I got the confidence up, and it was a big deal. I liked it. It was fun.
The Titans are still undefeated on the road, but will they be able to get their first victory on their own turf when they host the Ramona Bulldogs, who are coming off a loss against the Rancho Bernardo Broncos? We'll find out next week here on Prep Sports Live. As for now, I'm going to send it over back to you ladies at the desk.
Thanks, Jonah. But listen, I have to ask you, what made the special teams coach pull up Jordan Shucare for this game?
Well, believe it or not, Stormy, I actually talked to the coach after the game, and they were so impressed not only by his academics, that his grades were up, but in practice, the guy was phenomenal. And they're actually looking for a spot for him next year on the varsity team.
Great, very impressive. Thank you, Jonah.